Presenting Platt Brothers their award this evening is Newman Marsilius IV, President and CEO. He's coming. From Moore Tool. And the Moore Tool Company is our 2015 Hall of Fame alumni. Accepting for Platt Brothers is Dave Mykowski, President of Platt Brothers. As a manufacturer myself, I can tell you that sometimes your success is not great because of the business plan you drew up and adjusted for changing conditions. It's not always the great product you conceived of and marketed. Sometimes it's sticking to one thing you do well and by your people. And then all of a sudden, there's a need or an interest in your products that was not there before. And we know that at Bridgeport Fittings, right, Del? In a nutshell, that's the story of Platt Brothers. Aaron Benedict, who we're going to induct right after the Platts, gave Alfred Platt his start. But that was not for almost another 40 years that the Platt Company would rise to prominence for 3 reasons. 1, they stuck with their own people, primarily their family members and the family people that were close to them and their family. Secondly, they stuck to one product where there was little competition, that is zinc. Third, they had a non-corrosive coating product available at the dawn of what became man's biggest need ever for the product. That is, the event was the Civil War. Sometimes in manufacturing, it's the stick-to-itness and the right of chain of events to bring success to a company like Platt Brothers. Let's hear their story.
Ingenuity, innovation, family. This is the story of Platt Brothers and Company. As the 18th century crossed into the 19th, the U.S. was going from an agricultural to an industrial society. Over the next 200 years and 5 generations, one family would come to symbolize a unique mix of entrepreneurial spirit and manufacturing expertise. Alfred Platt grew up working in his father's mills and nail factory. Naturally curious and persistent, Alfred learned all the various systems in the mills. In 1822, Alfred took over part of the factory from his father and opened a small metal button shop. Soon, he became a partner with Aaron Benedict from Benedict & Burnham. Benedict taught Platt the primary metal production process. Sheets of brass and copper from Benedict's shop were sent to Platt's factory, where button blanks would be cut from them. Platt would then fabricate and finish the buttons. The buttons would be sold in the garment industry in Boston and New York. By 1838, Platt had ended his relationship with Benedict. Like his father before him, he brought his sons William and Clark into the family business. They formed what became the modern Platt Brothers and Company in 1847. It would seem Platt had an unofficial company policy of making it a priority to hire family. While the larger companies in the area specialize in creating brass alloy from copper and raw zinc, the generations of Platts concentrated on processing and rolling only zinc. Platt Brothers were the only metal workers in Waterbury to do this, separating them from the competitors. The Civil War catapulted Platt Brothers into prominence. Millions of effective, affordable uniform and tent closure were needed for the war effort. Platt Brothers rose to the occasion and expanded production to meet the need. After the war, the company patented a rivet-attached button and its attaching machine. Platt continued to be a primary supplier of zinc to other button makers, and they added a third specialty by entering the eyelet market. The small stamped and drawn eyelets were used in clothing, shoes, jewelry, machinery, and weapons. The company's expertise in working with unique shapes and their attention to detail made them a leader in the field. As electricity became more common, Platt entered the market. Howard Hart, the grandson of Clark, like those before him, was an innovator. He perfected an electrical fuse strip made primarily of zinc. He also invented the new rolling mills for the fused metal. Platt also entered the zinc wire business, a spray process for rust-proofing wire. Further zinc products followed, including zinc core rod, automotive fuse strip, and zinc spray for rust-proofing steel bridges. Today, 200 years and 5 generations after Alfred's father first drew power from the Naugatuck, Platt stands as a model of innovation and manufacturing success. You know, the family business.
It's with great pleasure that I formally induct Platt Brothers into the American Manufacturing Hall of Fame.